The holiday month is approaching and streaming services are competing with each other. Beautiful movies will be available to movie lovers in December. You can like the video and subscribe to our channel to support our channel. Candy Cane Lane is an upcoming American Christmas comedy film directed by Reginald Hudlin and written by Kelly Younger. The film stars Eddie Murphy, Tracy Ellis Ross, Robin Thede, Nick Offerman, Chris Redd, and Jillian Bell. A local neighborhood hosts an annual contest over who has the best decorated home for Christmas. Desperate to win, Chris Carver makes a deal with a charismatic stranger, Pepper, for the use of magic to make his home the most festive. He soon learns that Pepper is an evil elf who has made similar deals in the past, with her victims being transformed into plastic dolls. Chris must rally his family to stop Pepper from unleashing misery upon his friends and neighbors and break the deal before he loses everything.
Wait.
Apple TV Plus has a brand new original movie next month.
New record.
Mark Wahlberg returns to our small screens with Michelle Monaghan in the action comedy film The Family Plan. Dan Morgan loves his quiet suburban life as a devoted husband, father of 3, and successful car salesman. But that's only half the story. Decades earlier, he was an elite government assassin tasked with eliminating the world's deadliest threats. When enemies from his past track him down, Dan packs his unsuspecting wife, angsty teen daughter, pro-gamer teen son, and adorable 10-month-old baby into their minivan and takes off on an impromptu cross-country road trip to Las Vegas. Determined to protect his family while treating them to the vacation of a lifetime, Dan must put his long-dormant skills into action without revealing his true identity. Although it was just released in theaters at the beginning of October, the 6th installment in the Exorcist movie franchise is ready to stream. The Exorcist Believer will arrive on Peacock on December 1st. From Blumhouse Productions and director David Gordon Green, The Exorcist Believer is a reboot of the popular film series with a planned trilogy in the works. It follows Victor Fielding, a photographer trying to find answers when his daughter and her friend go missing, but then return possessed by evil forces a few days later. Fielding seeks help from Chris McNeil, who experienced the same thing 50 years earlier. The movie also stars Lydia Jewett, Olivia O'Neill, Jennifer Nettles, Norbert Leo Butz, and Dowd, and others. The box office blockbuster video game adaptation is coming to Netflix. A plumber named Mario travels through an underground labyrinth with his brother Luigi, trying to save a captured princess. Mobland. Deep in the heart of Dixie, in a small town struggling with the ravages of addiction, a local sheriff, John Travolta, tries to maintain the peace when desperate family man Shelby, Shiloh Fernandez, robs a pill mill with his reckless brother-in-law, Trey, Kevin Dillon. But the supposedly easy score takes a violent turn, alerting the New Orleans Mafia's revenge-seeking enforcer, Stephen Dorff, who threatens Shelby's wife, Ashley Benson, and daughter. With its unpredictable twists and turns, Mobland is a heart-pounding action thriller. May-December, a Netflix original movie will be on Netflix starting from November 1st. Todd Haynes is the director behind this acquired drama that is headlined by Natalie Portman and Julianne Moore. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, the 5th movie in the franchise, is joining the 4 earlier films on Disney Plus in December, offering fans some potential binge-watching over the holidays. The globe-trotting flick, which premiered in theaters in June and stars Harrison Ford, presents a new challenge for Jones involving an ancient dial that could change the course of history, per a synopsis from Disney Plus. It's directed by James Mangold and also stars Phoebe Waller-Bridge as Jones' goddaughter, Helena. Leave the World Behind is a 2023 American psychological thriller film written, directed and produced by Sam Esmail.
I don't understand.
It is based on the 2020 novel of the same name by Romana Lamb. The film stars Julia Roberts, Mahershala Ali, Ethan Hawke, Maya La, and Kevin Bacon. Prime Video didn't forget those who love superhero movies. The Flash is a 2023 American superhero movie based on the DC Comics character of the same name. Barry Allen is struck by a bolt of lightning and thus, an extraordinary power is born inside him, the Speed Force. When he uses this power to run back in time and save his mother, he creates a world without heroes and General Zod has returned. To defeat him, his only hope rests in the hands of a retired Batman, another Barry, and an imprisoned Kryptonian. Maestro, 2023. Bradley Cooper stars and directs in this biopic on the late conductor/composer Leonard Bernstein. This love story chronicles the lifelong relationship of conductor-composer Leonard Bernstein and actress Felicia Montealegre Cone Bernstein. Beau is Afraid is a 2023 American surrealist tragicomedy horror film written, directed, and co-produced by Ari Aster. The film stars Joaquin Phoenix as the title character, Beau Wasserman. Beau is Afraid has a premise that seems simple and relatively disarming on its surface. The film follows a man named Beau, who embarks on an epic odyssey to visit his mother. That simplified description does not even begin to divulge the mysteries of the story. Beau is a man riddled with anxiety, which drives every decision he makes in the film. His fear can best be analyzed as two separate fears he is plagued with. Beau's biggest and most obvious fear is the mere idea of his mother. Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire. The long-anticipated new sci-fi epic from Zack Snyder. When a peaceful settlement on the edge of a distant moon finds itself threatened by the armies of a tyrannical ruling force, a mysterious stranger living among its villagers becomes their best hope for survival. Asteroid City, one of the most anticipated movies of 2023, will be on Prime Video in December. The film is set in 1955 in a fictional American desert town. A group of young stargazers and their parents convene at an annual Asteroid Day celebration. A surprise visit from an alien upends the festivities and throws those trapped in the desert locale into existential crises, where they ponder the meaning of life, death, love, and the unknowable infinite beyond the stars. Finiskind. Jenna Ortega shares the screen with Tommy Lee Jones and Ben Foster in this all-new crime thriller. Finiskind tells the story of two half-brothers, Ben Foster and Toby Wallace, raised in different worlds, who are reunited as adults over a fateful summer. Set against the backdrop of commercial fishing, the story takes on primal stakes when desperate circumstances force the brothers to strike a deal with a violent Boston crime gang. Along the way, a young woman, Jenna Ortega, finds herself caught perilously in the middle. Sacrifices must be made in bonds between brothers, friends, lovers, and a father. Tommy Lee Jones and his son are put to the ultimate test. Merry Little Batman is an upcoming American superhero film directed by Mike Roth, written by Morgan Evans, Jace Ricci, and Etan Cohen, and based on DC Comics featuring the characters Batman and Damian Wayne. The plot centers on Damian, who admires his father, Batman, and aspires to be like him. On Christmas Eve, with Batman battling supervillains in Gotham City, Damian discovers a sinister plot to steal Christmas. Left home alone, he decides to take matters into his own hands and thwart the villainous plan, unable to involve his absent father.
Wait until they get a load of me.
Andy Breckman, the mind behind the Monk TV series, is back with a reunion movie, Mr. Monk's Last Case, a Monk movie set to stream on Peacock from December 8th, 2023. Mr. Monk's Last Case, a Monk movie, will follow Adrian Monk returning to detective work to solve a case involving his stepdaughter, journalist Molly, played in the series by Ilona Tal, as she gets ready for her wedding. The follow-up to last year's festive hit movie sees Hubert and Cora bringing their families together on a holiday to the Alps. When Cora accidentally discovers Hubert is planning to propose for Christmas, the couple face some unexpected complications when a woman from Hubert's past arrives. Along the way, there are hilarious mishaps, unexpected heartaches, and one very brave little pig, all of which make for a memorable Christmas. Beast is a 2022 survival action horror thriller film directed by Baltasar Kormaker from a screenplay by Ryan Engel, based on a story by Jamie Primick Sullivan. The film stars Idris Elba, Yana Halley, Leah Sava Jeffries, and Charlton Copley. Idris Elba stars in a pulse-pounding new thriller about a father and his two teenage daughters who find themselves hunted by a massive rogue lion intent on proving that the savannah has but one apex predator. Elba plays Dr. Nate Daniels, a recently widowed husband who returns to South Africa, where he first met his wife, on a long-planned trip with their daughters to a game reserve managed by Martin Battles, an old family friend and wildlife biologist. But what begins as a journey of healing jolts into a fearsome. The recently released movie Sound of Freedom starring Jim Caviezel is on Prime Video. Sound of Freedom, based on the incredible true story, shines a light on even the darkest of places. After rescuing a young boy from ruthless child traffickers, a federal agent learns that the boy's sister is still a captive and decides to embark on a dangerous mission to save her.
Since Michael Myers vanished without a trace. If I die too, it all ends now. You came here to kill me, so do it.
In the retirement plan, when Ashley and her young daughter Sarah get caught up in a criminal enterprise that puts their lives at risk, she turns to the only person who can help, her estranged father Matt, currently living the life of a retired beach bum in the Cayman Islands. Their reunion is fleeting as they are soon tracked down on the island by crime boss Donnie and his lieutenant Bobo. As Ashley, Sarah, and Matt become entangled in an increasingly dangerous web, Ashley quickly learns her father had a secret past that she knew nothing about and that there is more to her father than meets the eye.